morning, folks. We are here at Lock 6 Frankford. Still spent the night here. You can see Boogaboo in the background there. I wanted to film a little bit when we got here, but the boats behind us had kind of like an all-day into the evening karaoke session. So again, it would have been a copyright issue with the music playing in the background, which just as well. Everybody's cleared out except for that other beautiful Sea Ray Sundancer behind us. And so I figured this is a good time to come out here and show you around. Again, Lock 6 at Frankford, one of the few locks that have shore power. As you can hear, the wind is coming up, and it's supposed to be, I think I mentioned yesterday, a very windy day. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise there. So we're gonna just spend the day here, and I'm going to edit some videos for you guys as well while I'm here. Lock staff just showed up. It's just a couple minutes after 9 o'clock. So they'll start operating the locks. Yeah, look, the locks open at 9 a.m. Of course, if there's a boat waiting to come up. This time of year, most of the boats are heading upstream because a good deal of them are loopers. So those folks are going to be heading up and carrying on towards Georgian Bay and parts beyond, as were the rest of the boats that were here yesterday. There were, let's see, 1, 2 behind us, 3, 4, 5. I think there was another 5 looper boats that were here, and they all cleared out this morning. Last one just left about half an hour ago. So they're going to carry on. I'm going to carry on before the wind gets too blowy here and just do some shots around the lock for you. So just to give you some orientation, here is the lock at Lock 6 and the upper side tie-up wall. And as I mentioned, there is shore power here, so one could plug in for the day, the night, however long you stay. So well, there's some of these ratty looking barbecues, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of the pods to plug into on each side, so a total of 8, and I think they are both dual 30 amp shore power. So potentially you could probably fit 5 boats, you know, if they're decent sized boats like something like us on each side, or you know, a few of the big ones. Now, yes, you're going to note that we are tied up on the blue line, which is in almost every case a no-no. However, the lock staff told us yesterday when we came in, before we even exited the lock and headed over there, he said, yeah, we can park there and don't worry. I said, you know, blue line, you're okay with that overnight? He says it doesn't matter because this place, given its geographical location as well as having the shore power available, it's very popular, and so that blue line is going to be filled up whether it's with us on it or not. Oh, this is so exciting. There's short lock staff here, so they're gonna let me spin one of the gates closed. Woohoo, how exciting. Anyways, that was fun. First time I closed the lock gate all by myself. Anyways, I don't know if you noticed, but that beautiful carver that just went through, the name of that boat, words to live by, my friend. And that boat came from Harrison Township, where we bought our last boat, Boogaboo 4, Mac-Ray Harbor. One day I'm going to tell you the whole background story about Mac-Ray Harbor. Be very interesting for Sea Ray types like me. I think I got back here just in time for coffee. Is it coffee time?
I just made one.
How about me?
You want one?
Sure, please. Thank you. Let me give you a quick shot looking back. before the wall fills up. Show you where we're at. Just brought the picnic table over a little bit closer to the boat so that we can set up the barbecue for dinner later on. Now, for any of you who have seen my Cruising the Trans-Siberian Waterway DVD production video, I feature this spot from when we were here in 2014, and Boogaboo 4 was parked right about here. I'll see if I can dig out a picture and show you what it looked like when it was here. It looked pretty much the same, it's just that the boat was a lot bigger. So again, from our vantage point right here at the lock station, that is the Trent Canal heading north and west, upstream back towards home. And that is the road bridge, which is the main east-west intersecting road, and there is a store up there and gas station. I think they even sell pizza, not quite sure, but anyways, we're gonna wander up there later on, just have a boo around. And as I pan back over the park, because there's a town-run park here, Frankford, the town of Frankford runs this park. So here's the park, and you can see there's even camper trailers, travel trailers here. I don't know how that works out, if you have to reserve or you just pull up, I don't know. But I'm sure if you went to the town's website, there'd be more information on that. And right across the other side of the waterway there, which is the spillway, well, that's actually the natural river, the Trent River. This here, as you can see, is built up with a berm just to accommodate the lock and the change in the elevation, because over that side would be more like rapids, not navigable. And that is downtown. You can see there's a hardware store, and I think there's a little grocery store, if I'm not mistaken, there. Pizza shop, Chinese food. Ow. But it's conveniently located if you need to stock up a little bit.
Oh, I should have brought the table out.
Okay. Well, Anchor Girl goes and gets our little portable table. I will hold her drink or put it on the ground. Anyways, Anchor Girl, the reason I pulled the camera out here is because Anchor Girl was just mentioning that there's very little traffic going by. But again, the reason is because everybody watched the same weather forecast as us, because the winds are quite high. It's making it beautiful just to sit here and do a lot of nothing and enjoy the day. It's really hot even in the shade of the boat, but out here under the trees, and when the wind picks up, it's actually quite tolerable. We went into town earlier today and we did a little bit of shopping. Anchor Girl just says it's so nice on the boat. What's that?
So nice on the boat.
In what regard? It's always nice on the boat, but it's who that?
Huh?
What's that?
It's cool.
It's nice and cool.
It's flipping hot out here.
It's flipping hot out here, but that's boating.
Yep. It's nice though. There.
Ta-da! Hold on. See?
Cheers.
This is why we have these tables. That's the only reason. Nice and cold. Okay, another beautiful summer of cruising, which I promise you, honey. So yeah, it's like I say, everybody saw the same forecast. This was forecast already 2-3 days out. And again, the reason we did not head eastward, just because. So we're here now, and it's beautiful. But it is nice to see the boats going by. When they're going by, we've had 2 boats go by, 3. Everybody else pulled in here and stopped. I think a total of 3 boats went by while we were here when we're not in town shopping.
Nobody is moving today.
Yeah, nobody's moving if you don't have to.
Nobody's coming this way.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say earlier. We went into town and got a little bit of food shopping, and bloody hot walking over there. And when we were in the grocery store, a fellow came in and said he had heard that it was supposed to go up to 42 or 47 or something.
With the humidex.
Which is just insanity. Again, my American friends, look it up and see what that is. It's got to be 105 Fahrenheit, 110 probably. And on that note, my American friends, look it up. It's just that. You look it up. Here, Google it. Hold on. Stay here. Let's learn this together. Okay, Google. How much is 47 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
47 degrees Celsius is equal to 116.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
No way.
Is what?
116.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Way.
That's what Google says, so it's got to be true. 116 degrees. That's melting temperature.
That's not right.
Okay, well, whatever.
Let me look.
All right, so Anchor Girl's going to look it up.
Is that true?
Using the other Google. Anyways, insanely hot. So we're here tonight with shore power, with air conditioning, because we're wimps. You all know that, but that's fine. When we leave here, we're gonna try and get...
Yeah, it is 116.6.
Oh yeah, see? It depends on how you look it up. If you type it in, it's different. So we're gonna try and get from here to Campbellford, right? Which is before Hastings. And if we can get in there, we can't reserve a spot there, but it would be a nice little stopover because it's a nice little town and they have shore power. And so we could have...
You can go to Dewar's Bakery and get you some gluten-free bread.
Yeah, hopefully get some gluten-free bread because we're down to a little bit.
Message them, call them tomorrow.
Okay, do that. And so yeah, if we can get to Campbellford, I'll show you what that looks like. It's just a tiny little town on the side of the river, but it's a nice, really nice spot. And again, we can get then shore power. And we can have air conditioning again tomorrow because yes, it's going to be really hot over the next few days, and after tomorrow, the next few days, it's showing right now the wind's drying to nothing. I use an app on my phone, it's called Wind Finder, and I find it very accurate. It doesn't show you if it's going to be rainy, stormy, sunny, cloudy, night or day, but it shows how the winds go across at any period of time, and it shows about 4 times throughout the day.
Okay,
and
is that the gusts? Or just
no,
the
just
wind?
the wind, the sustained wind. So, Wind Finder, look it up, look at it. I find it's very accurate 4 days out at least. And so we've been using that as well as the regular weather apps, which I don't look at too much. Just want to make sure if it's rainy or not rainy. It's supposed to get rain overnight and then into tomorrow morning. So hopefully it's not raining so much that we can't drive.
Rain last night?
Yeah, we had a little bit of rain early this morning. Buddy in the Sea Ray over there, that Sundancer, was saying it was 4 o'clock in the morning because he had to jump out of bed to zip up his canvas because his weather app showed that it wasn't going to rain till 7 or 8 o'clock this morning, yet it was 4 o'clock, but that's okay.
Mine told 4.
Yeah. So I woke up, well, we both heard the rain, and immediately I thought, zoop, zoop, zoop. Yeah, everything's zipped up, and go back to sleep. Rain for tomorrow, but blue skies tonight.
Tomorrow is the Wednesday's the highest. 90%.
Okay, just closing up, zipping up the because I was told that we have a, what's the percentage, my dear, of possibility of rain for this evening?
Like early morning, 90%.
90% chance of rain, thunderstorms, right?
Yes.
Okay, so morning means maybe before we're awake. So, zipping up, closing in, which we do pretty much every night anyways, because if it doesn't rain, mosquitoes get in. So, close up, zip up, button up, snap up, get down. So, I got everything zipped up, closed up. One more thing to do, and that's close that windshield vent. And that's it. We're all zipped up for tonight. I just got to drop the plastic curtain on that back screen because it looks like there's a good chance that we're going to get a lot of rain in the morning. So just in case it starts raining before we get up, at least we are waterproof. 95%, couple little leaks.
Sleepy morning.
Yeah, it'd be a good sleepy morning, but I don't know if we're going to sleep in. We will if it's pouring rain when it gets light out. We might sleep into like past 7 or 7:30. Wouldn't that be novel? That's a real sleep-in morning. So either way, we'll see in the morning, and we'll see what the weather holds. If it's not pouring down rain, we are out of here, and we're heading northbound to what we hope to be Campbellford for tomorrow night. And if not, if we leave and it starts raining, we'll just stop somewhere, anywhere, whatever. One of the other locks are all beautiful. So, my friends, that is officially it for this video, and we will see you tomorrow. Again, thanks for following along, and look forward to your comments. Cheers! Hey guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully you're going to subscribe so you don't miss any of the new content. And don't forget that I also post daily on Facebook and Instagram, so there's always lots of boating content there to check out. Now, if you'd like to support the channel even more, head on over to my Patreon page where there's even more unique content, as well as have early access to my videos. And don't forget that links to all of my accounts, plus a whole lot more, can be found at boatingwithboogaboo.com. And again, thanks for supporting the channel, thanks for following our adventures, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers! Was that funny?